Hey everyone. Alright, so just got home from watching Scream 5. I recorded a video already with Gabriel. It'll be the spoiler review that you should be seeing if you're watching this on Saturday night, is when I'm planning on dropping it. I think that's a good time. People will have seen it Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. If you're a really big fan and even care. If you're not, you probably are either busy and you just want to hear spoilers, or you're not going to see it anyway because it's Scream 5. It might not just be your taste. That is cool with me. So, this is my non-spoiler review for the basic people who are fans of Scream, don't want it spoiled, or haven't seen Scream and kind of interested, or you just don't care and you just want a review of Scream 5, or as it's just titled, Scream, 2022 Scream, but Scream 5 is really what it is, and I'm going to refer to it as that. I thought that this was a good film with some lackluster things, but overall enjoyable and very fun. I think that the directing team of Radio Silence, who did Ready or Not, carried on the legacy of Wes Craven, and I think if he had seen this film, he would go, yes, this is a fitting film for the franchise. I think he would have enjoyed it. Good little for Wes symbol at the end. That's not really a spoiler. They put that at the ending in a memoriam for Wes, which is good and nice and really adorable. It had the audience clapping. I heard some people, so that's good. Yeah, I like this new cast. They're a fun lineup of teenagers. You got Dylan Minnette, 13 Reasons Why. You're bringing back Judy Hicks. You got the guy from Booksmart and Love Victor. Mason Gooding, I believe is his name. You got him and his character, his sister's character. I don't know the actor's name, but she is probably the best part. She's the scene stealer for me in the scenes that she's in. Jack Quaid from The Boys is great. The girl from In the Heights is great. Jenna Ortega is great from The Fallout and The Babysitter 2, I believe she was in. Good new cast, and of course the legacy cast is great when they are on screen. I really love Dewey. He gets the most to do, I felt, out of them, but I also enjoy Gail and Cindy. It's always good to see them back, even if it's a minimal role. They definitely all three have less to do than they do in Scream 4, but this is definitely the least screen time they've had of the series. But to be fair, it's good to give it to a new generation. That's what the movie's trying to do, pass the torch, as it is a requel, and they make fun of the fact. Very meta, very goofy at times. The kills are gorier, they're greater, it's a very entertaining movie. If you have a packed crowd that's really into it, it'll have a fun reaction to it. I really enjoyed it. That's my non-spoilers, really, for it. I have a few complaints about the pacing. It's not as well paced as the previous films. I found it personally predictable, who the killers were and ideas that were going on, and some moments that are very meta, like, oh, let's reference the Hereditary and the Vivitch and talk about ourselves and how we're not like those movies and how we're rebooting everything and, Reddit and 4chan and fandom. I got it, but at times it got a little much. But at times it really worked, and it got crazy like the first one. It mixed with that. So I couldn't really tell if I was really into it or out of it. That's why my little concern is some of the pacing, some of the ideas, some of the moments, the callbacks. They weren't fully necessary, but I had a lot of fun, and regardless of it, I'm going to give this as I said in the spoiler review, and I'm going to stick with it for now, a 7.5 out of 10. If you're a Scream fan, go check it out. Spoiler review coming on Saturday. It'll be more grand. It's like 35 minutes. It's got both me and Gabriel. We're back in the car reviewing movies. It's crazy, so definitely check that out on Saturday. Yeah, thanks.